Motorhead Garage, the program that each week introduces you to and shows you how to install the latest in exciting and innovative products for your vehicle. Motorhead Garage is presented by NHOU Protective Coatings. Now here's your host, Dave Dobson.
Hey there! Welcome to Motorhead Garage, presented by NHOU Protective Coatings. When it comes to ceramic coatings, Nexgen has the #1 ranked product out there. But Michael, tell me, what makes a ceramic a ceramic?
We know we get asked this question a lot. Everybody wants to know, is your ceramic product a real ceramic coating? It all comes down to one thing, and that's silicon dioxide. Every ceramic coating at its base uses silicon dioxide. And typically what separates a ceramic coating from a consumer grade product to a pro grade product is the amount of silicon dioxide that you'll find in it. Typically a professional grade ceramic coating has a much higher silicon dioxide content, a consumer grade obviously a much lower. With our product, Nexgen Ceramic Spray, which is currently ranked the #1 ceramic spray on the market today, we have 13% silicon dioxide, which goes far beyond any of our competitors on the market today. Most products that are a consumer grade product typically have 1, maybe 2% ceramic, just enough so they can put the word ceramic on the bottle. But we've really worked hard to get as much silicon dioxide into the product as we can so that you get the best effective coating, which results in the best shine on your vehicle that you can get as well.
You mentioned a ceramic in a spray. You've got a spray bottle there. I've heard that if it's a real ceramic, you can't spray it.
So the two things that we typically get are, if it doesn't come in a glass bottle, it's not a real ceramic, and if you use a sprayer, it's not a real ceramic product, both of which are inaccurate. Typically what you see with a pro grade product, like the one you're holding in your hand, comes in a glass bottle. It's typically 1, maybe 2 ounces of product. It's used for a single vehicle. They put it into a glass bottle, not because of any other reason than they chose to put it into a glass bottle. That same product could go into a plastic bottle. It could be used with a sprayer in many cases, but in some cases, the ceramic content or the silicon dioxide content in the pro grade product exceeds the capacity that a sprayer would allow. It's so thick that it would clog the sprayer. Now you're typically talking about 60, maybe even 70% silicon dioxide in a pro grade formula. At 13%, even 25 or 30 or 40%, you're still going to have no issues using a sprayer to apply a ceramic spray and coat your vehicle.
Why wouldn't just Joe Schmo on the corner just want to pick up a pro grade product?
Well, in many cases, Joe Schmo on the corner wants to get a pro grade product. The issue that you run into with a pro grade product is when you're applying a product that has that much silicon dioxide in it, what you run into are potential issues with hurting your car's finish instead of helping your car's finish. The stronger the product is, the more issues you run into with flashing, with high spots, with issues where it's going to harden in a way that you're going to end up going to a pro detailer to have them fix the mistake that you may have made, as opposed to just getting the great finish that you were looking for, which is why at 13%, we've tried to take a product to make it as easy as it can possibly be to apply, while yet not having any issues with problems when you apply it that you'd have to go get fixed by a pro grade detailer.
Speaking of professionals, Jim here has been doing this for 35 years. Jim, why would someone want to go to a professional, and why would somebody want to actually do this job at home with a Nexgen consumer product?
Well, Dave, it really depends on the surface condition of the car to start with. If you have flawless paint, there's not a lot of reason that you maybe not necessarily have to go to a professional to polish it. But the majority of the prep work that's needed to put a ceramic coating on a car, whether it be do-it-yourself grade or professional grade, would be the levels of polishing and prep that you have to put into the car in order to have that product put on. For example, if you've got a lot of scratches in the paint and you put a Pro-Line coating on it, it's going to seal all those scratches into the paint. You're going to notice everything because it's going to magnify them by 1,000 times, and it's going to look really shiny but really jacked up paint. So the best thing to do is take it to a professional, unless you really know how to polish a car yourself. We have a lot of clients that are really like, they consider it therapeutical for them to, hey, I'm going to pull out my polisher, I'm going to polish it like for 20 hours, and I'm going to have a flawless finish. I love doing this, and it's going to make me feel like nice and cozy. But when it comes to installing the professional product, it's a lot different animal, and especially depending on the climate you are in, because the silicon dioxide in the Pro-Line products, the way that you put it on is affected by the climate. So the higher the humidity, the quicker it flashes, and all these products are different. So some products you can use a damp towel and a dry towel to wipe them off. Sometimes water's the killer for the product. So you really have to understand the chemistry with what ceramic coating you're using. Now, the Nexgen ceramic coating that we're having developed, it's a really nice product. We're working on a consumer grade and a pro grade so that it satisfies both of those corners. Now, the Nexgen DIY line, I mean, you could put this on any car. It's very simple to apply. Anybody can learn how to do it very fast, and you can get great results from it.
And what are some of the pitfalls if a DIY person grabs a professional grade product and tries to do it himself?
On this product, the biggest problem that we have is someone using too much product, but it's an easy fix. On a pro line product, for someone to use too much product, it would be a catastrophe to fix. You would definitely want to get a pro to fix it. It wouldn't necessarily hurt the finish, but it would make it look terrible. So that's what I love about this, the DIY product. It's super easy to use, super easy to fix if you have a problem.
There are a ton of detailed products out there. Why do you love Nexgen?
I tell you, Dave, why I love Nexgen is from the chemistry, from the raw materials to build the foundations of each and other products. The chemistry is at such a higher level than anything else in the market that by the time they're finished, from any of the components that are built from the prep to the coatings, it's the best product you could find anywhere on the market across the board.
Their ceramic coating is ranked #1 in the business. You can find out why. Get it at getnexgen.com. We'll be right back with more Motorhead Garage presented by NHOU Protective Coatings. So we'll see you in a minute.